Okay, so my name is RJ. This is my wife, Ashley. Ashley, say hello.
Hi, I am both his wife and his caretaker.
Yes. And I've been dialyzing for 14 years now, 10 years as a home dialysis patient. Into dialysis, and she will help me set up uh, my supplies like my needles, the syringes that I need, the tapes, and I would go into the dialysis. She'd be there when I need her when it comes time to actually stick my arm, stick my access. And she also helps me sometimes, or most of the time, whenever I'm done with dialysis. Now, I still work full time, so a lot of the times, if not all the time, she's also the one that prepares the batches that we use for my dialysis. And then she takes care of that, and she also keeps inventory of my supplies whenever they deliver it. I do the ordering, and she just when she receives it whenever they come to the house, and she keeps inventory of that. So
Oh,
can
so
give it.
both of you are really busy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are, and then we have a 4-year-old daughter that runs around as well. Okay, well, again, it number one, it's very flexible. I can dialyze at any time, especially I'm doing home hemo, which I do in the evenings when I'm asleep, and she's right there with me. So if anything happens, she's immediately right there to help me. I dialyze 7 hours a night in the evenings, obviously, and like I said, I work full time, so it allows me to do that, and we're able to do a lot of other stuff during the day and on the weekends. Um, I can dialyze at the pretty much the schedule, like two 2 days straight, then you know pass, and then another 3 days, and then day off. So it really is a very good flexible schedule that keeps us enjoying the lifestyle we have. It's pretty busy, and like I said, I work full time, so
Mhm.
it also is allows me to do that.
Mhm.
And so
Our situation was kind of interesting. I was an exercise physiologist major in school, and one of my rotations was at the local dialysis clinic. And so I started learning about some of the things in the dialysis world then. And we knew each other then, but we weren't dating or married yet. Um, so I had a little bit of the taste of the dialysis world, and then we were dating, and I started seeing what was going on, but not learning yet.
mm,
And then um, when we got married, he was doing most things, but it was a quick learning time, and I would help him. He had a different machine back then, um,
yeah,
and
back then I had the Fresenius K, and it was a bigger machine. Now I have a more portable machine, which is the next stage. That's when she actually fully had the training. She was actually it was mandatory that she train to help me with it.
Wow.
So that was mandatory by the clinic.
for the first machine, it was because he had already had all the training
Yeah.
before I came into the picture. So I wasn't provided the full training. So he was teaching me everything that he knew. Um, and I would help him make his batches. Back then, was shaking the gigantic
Jugs.
jugs, which we got more than our fair share of exercise with those old things. Um, and then we got his new machine. Is it 7?
10 years ago.
No, not that long ago. I think it was about 7 years
Oh
ago.
yeah, you're right. It was about 7 years ago,
And
2003.
that's when we both had to get the complete training on the new machine. And it was a neat situation because we were in the first kind of graduating class of his clinic. They did a giant group training session. We did intensives for 2 or 3 weekends, like dawn till dusk, and that it was really good for us to be in that group setting to learn with other people and know that we're not alone in this dialysis thing, because so often with dialysis, it's just you or you and your spouse, you and your family, and it can be isolating.
Yeah.
So it was kind of a blessing in disguise to learn the new machine, because we got to connect with people we hadn't been connected with before. So many people that we know, I mean, have never known anybody who is on dialysis. And then for us, we go, okay, we know this one other person who was on dialysis at one point. But then when we actually got to be in a group face to face, which obviously isn't the case anymore for the time being, but it was really nice to have that community.
Yeah.
Because we don't get that.
I would say do not, it'd be discouraging at times. And, take it one step at a time. It's not going to get better over time. You have to really work at it. It's something, this is going to be your new normal until you get a kidney if you're on the plant transplant list. But for now, or there's some people that they have to be on dialysis for the rest of their life because there's no viable donors, or there's just really it's not feasible for them to get an operation. Um, but for those that are just starting, I would say uh, it's just be hopeful. Be hopeful that this is a new a new beginning in your life. This is going to be your new normal for a while, you know, and just to work at it and be patient. Know that you're not alone, and just if you believe in God, then yes, definitely, you need to keep that faith. That God's gonna help you like we do. So.